Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all. Welcome back to my channel and my second video about biology. So today we'll be starting our new lesson, which will be 2.2. So biology is fun with Ursh, which is me. Okay, so this is our book, as I told you in the previous video as well. Complete Biology for Cambridge Secondary 1, Introduction of the book. Okay, so we're starting with 2.2, Muscles and Movement. This is a bit related to the before lesson in the video, but it might be an extracurricular activity in it. So muscles. Puppets move when strings pull on their arms and legs. Your body moves when muscles pull on your bones. Muscles can pull bones because they get shorter when they contract. Muscles can only pull, they cannot push. So each muscle can only move a bone in one direction. Muscles work in pairs, with one muscle pulling a bone one way and the other muscle pulling it back the other way. The biceps and the tricep muscles in your arm work as a pair. When your biceps muscle contracts, your arm bends. At the same time, your tricep muscle relaxes and stretches. To straighten your arm, your tricep muscles contract while the biceps relax and stretch. The bicep and triceps are antagonistic muscles because they pull in opposite directions. Most movements are produced by antagonistic muscles. So, over here in these 3 paragraphs, we learn that our body is using muscles, and those muscles names are triceps and biceps. These 2 muscles work in the pairs. The pairs means that they work together. Okay? And they tell that muscles can only pull. They cannot push. Muscles don't push. They only pull. And our muscles pull on bones. They're attached with bones with ligaments. And muscles are on the bones and they get shorter when they contract. When muscles contract, they pull on the bones and get shorter. Okay? And there are 2 types of muscles, biceps and tricep muscles. These are the 2 muscles which work in our arm. These 2 muscles have different jobs. When the bicep muscles are contracting, when the arm is bended, the bicep muscles are contracting and they're pulling, while on the other side, the tricep muscles relax. But when the arm is straightened, the bicep muscles relax and the tricep muscles contract and pull. So our bicep and tricep muscles are antagonistic muscles. Antagonistic muscles because why? Let's learn why. Why are they antagonistic muscles? Because they pull in opposite directions. So antagonistic muscles mean that the muscles pull in opposite direction. When the biceps are contracting, the triceps are relaxing. When the triceps are contracting, the biceps are relaxing. So when your arm is straightened, biceps relax and triceps contract. When your arm is bent, your biceps contract, your triceps relax. Okay? So next we'll learn about muscles. Muscles are attached to bones by strong cords called tendons. As I told you before, muscles are joined with the bones. But what joins them with the bones? The tendon, a thing called tendon, makes the muscles attached to the bone, holds and connects the bone with the muscle. So tendons have to be very strong because muscles can exert enormous forces. Your Achilles tendons are the largest tendon in your body. They connect your calf muscles to your heel bones. So the tendon connects muscles to the bones, Okay, so here is the tendon. The white thing is the tendon. This is the muscle, and this is the bone. So it joins, the muscle is joined with the bone, with tendon. Tendon is in the middle, the muscle is at the end, the bone is at the end, and they're joined together with the tendon. Okay, so it connects it. And now the Alches is the biggest tendon we have in our body. The Alches is the biggest tendon in our body, and it is connected with our calf muscle and joins our calf muscle with our heel bones. The heel bones are the ones in our legs, and they join it with our calf muscles. Okay? Now let's learn about the control of muscle movement. Now over here is an image. This is an image which shows the nerves and a cell joining with the muscle fiber. So the nerves carry the message to the cell. The nerves are carrying the message to the cell and transferring the muscle fibers' messages. So what happens in here is that when you start to cry, or anything happens, you get hurt. Your muscle bends. Your muscle is having pain in it. The nerve will carry the message as fast as it can within 1 millisecond. 1 millisecond, not second. It carries the message and goes to the cell and tells the cell that the muscle is damaged and you need to send a rescue team to do it. That rescue team is known as the fibers, as the cells which help us, our immunity to strengthen. When we eat healthy food, when we eat anything, when we eat apples, we get protein. The protein is mixed with the calcium, and the calcium helps our bones to grow. But in our muscle, we need fiber. So these days, there are different types of medicines as well for the ones who don't have enough calcium in their body or enough fiber in their body. So that's why the nerves carry the message to tell the cell that the muscle is not having enough fiber. The fiber is very less and the muscle is very soft. It is very soft and it is not in its good condition. So the nerves, cells, and muscle fiber are in a pair working team. Okay? Now, over here, messages from your brain control when your muscles contract. These messages travel down through your spinal cord and along smaller nerves to every muscle fiber. If the backbone is damaged, this can stop these messages getting to the muscles. Someone with a damaged spine may be paralyzed. Normally, muscles take turns to contract, but an electric shock can make every muscle pull at once, suddenly and violently. This can jerk your bones and throw you across a room. So now, what we learn from here is that muscles are really important in our body. And if our muscle or our nerve or the spinal cord is damaged, then the messages will not be sent to the cell. They cannot be sent. And what will happen if they cannot be sent? When the messages are not going to the muscles, then you will be paralyzed. Paralyzed means you cannot walk and you cannot move. You will stay on a bed and you will stay there forever. You cannot move, you cannot do anything which is related to moving, jumping, playing, anything like that. So the backbone or the spinal cord is damaged. If the spinal cord is damaged, then this consequence happens. But if not, you'll be healthy. Okay? So now we'll learn about strength. Muscles can only lift heavy loads for a short of time. They need to rest and repair themselves. A robotic exoskeleton could give you extra strength. The messages your brain sends to the muscles control the exoskeleton's motors as well. So it copies every move you make. but with 20 times that strength. Exoskeletons can even help people with damaged spines to walk again. So let's give an example. Now, I have an example that Mr. Ben has a damaged spinal cord and his spinal cord is broken. Okay? So what will happen? There will be only one treatment to it. There will be two things. First of all, the doctors will they will tell Mr. Ben to stay in the bed and he cannot move. The other one will be, but will cost a lot, which will be to buy an exoskeleton, a robotic exoskeleton. If Mr. Ben chooses to buy an exoskeleton, he will work 20 times faster than a normal human strength. 20 times faster. Okay? And here's another example. If a worker works in building a huge shopping mall and has damaged his bones, and he works for a short time and then takes a break. He works, then takes a break. Works and takes a break. So then this is hard for him. But when he has a robotic exoskeleton, he will not take 5 or 6 breaks. He will not need to have a single break because the exoskeleton gives you so much energy that you can do anything 20 times faster than your normal strength. Okay? So what happens is that the exoskeleton is sending the nerves, the messages to our brain. The exoskeleton is joined with our brain and sends the muscles, the strength to our brain and sends the communication. The communications are linked with the brain. That's why it makes it 20 times faster. Now, over here we have question and answers for geniuses. Let's see if you're a genius, and if you want to be a genius, solve the question and become one. So here are 6 questions. They're really easy. I hope you can get them after learning my entire lecture. If you don't, then just try to understand it. And if you really don't understand it, then you can check Google as well. And don't copy paste the answers. Just take some part of the answers and write it there. Just try to absorb it in your brain that you'll get it next time. Okay, guys? So now we'll be learning what we have learned. So there are only 2 points which we have to learn. Muscles pull on bones to make you move. Number 1. Number 2. Antagonistic muscles pull on bones in opposite directions. These are the 2 important points for this lecture, and it's the summary for the entire thing we learned today. Okay? Now guys, thank you for listening to my lecture, and I hope you enjoyed learning with me. And guys, here's a small favor. Don't forget to like my video, click that little bell button and smash that subscribe button. So like, subscribe and get the notifications to my new videos, which will be about chemistry, maybe it will be about physics or biology. So let's see which one will start. Okay, so bye guys, enjoy your day.